know a lot of people don't want to pay their food or want to find food. By the way, you have basically just fucking habit. You just
Okay, bro, I'm just fucking kidding. I'm not gonna watch myself. Basically, I know what I knew in that video, so I don't have to rewatch it. But in today's video, as I promised, I wanted to break down my new workout method, which I write it down here. I get a fucking whiteboard, pretty fucking cool. But for first, my workout method is not any way or shape or form new. It's just tailored into my intensity, tailored into all the kind of other stuff that is my preference. And if my workout method that I'm using right now is not for the general public, so it's more like for an advanced lifter actually, because you have to know your weights, you have to know what is an ROI, what is an RI, and all the kind of stuff, because in terms of your warm-up, in terms of your top sets, you will be pushing to the maximum. And this is why I changed my workout plans. Is basically the thing is that I pushed myself too much actually. And in my previous method that I worked out, which was basically just 3 sets of top sets with one weight with a rep range, so like 8 to 10, 5 to 8, that was the lowest, 5 to 8, or 10 to 12, and 15 to 20. And if I got 3 sets, all the 3 sets I got 15 reps, then I up the weight and boom. But right now, in this workout period, so in this training block, I will focus more on contraction, form of the exercise, as well as top weight, and try to get into deeper rep ranges. And by the way, I try to, in this workout period, I will try to find the minimum amount of volume which I can get away with while still growing my muscle. So the reason I'm doing this is pretty simple. I don't want to fatigue my muscles too much. So basically I did like, okay, I do it right now, but they can take care of it usually, because my, okay, but we will talk about it later. So the thing is that I did 20 sets of chest at 1 year ago, usually, and then I slowly tapered down, and my chest actually grew better with lower volumens, because the intensity stayed the same, the rep ranges mostly stayed the same, but the but the volume is get down as well, and they could recover for the next workout, as well as they don't build up as much fatigue, and they just can repair better, faster, which is basically, this is why steroids are good for muscle building, is because they repair faster your muscle than it would normally take, and you can train more, repair faster, and train more and repair faster. But as a natural, you have to find the right balance. Of course, with if you're an enhanced athlete, you have to find the right balance too, but you can get away with 20 sets and you will recover for the next workout, which is in 3 days times. But with a natural athlete, you will not get away with 20 sets, or maybe if it's pussy fucking sets with 2 fucking kgs and you're just pushing like a fucking maniac, like a voter battle, but that's not gonna help you any way or shape or form. Actually, you need to figure out a volume which is not too high, but not too low, and compared to your intensity. Because if you are training at an intensity of like me, which my RIR, so reps in reserve, is 0. So basically I going to failure all the fucking time, and I'm usually try to go to mechanical failure or muscle failure, what is the difference between the two? Mechanical failure is when your form of exercise is so worse that you shouldn't go further because it can cause injuries, can cause any kinds of other forms, or it's not even working your muscle. So basically with like biceps, you are wrapping out with your back or with your lower back. That's that kind of failure form, or the muscle failure, which means that basically you don't have anything left in the tank. You can't go any further because you just can't. You can rest, you can squeeze it, hold it, anything. You can't go. You can't push it no more. You can't pull it. You can't do anything above that rep rate, that certain number of rep. Yeah, this is the two types of failure, and I usually, in all of my sets, I would go to failure or really close to it. So like 0 or 1 are RII, or what is the other form? So reps in reserve, and I don't fucking know the other one, but 9 to 10 on that scale, which I don't recall the name. RPE, rest reps. I don't fucking know the long form of it, but RPE 9 to 10. This is what my intensity actually looking like. So I'm 8, 9, 10 RPE. Usually this is my sets. This was my sets, and by the way still are, because this is why I lower my volume, because my intensity is so fucking high that it compared to it. So as a good training plan, set up by 3 things: volume, intensity, and frequency. Frequency is kind of not a deal for me. I try to hit everything 2 times a week, and frequency is out of the question. But in other training blocks, you can hit it 3 or anytime or more, or once even. I like the 2 split. I tried 3 or 4, but 2 is the best for me. So, and by the way, I fucking like to go to the gym, so I wanna go to 6 times a week, and this is the most powerful, most effective split for me. So I will be going to the gym 3 times a week, push pull leg. Frequency is out of the question. Intensity is again out of the question, because I'm not willing to train under 8 RPE. I just can't do it. I can't go in the gym and say that I'm not gonna do, I will leave 3 reps in the tank. I can't fucking do that. If I'm sitting down on that fucking bench, I'm gonna push as hard as I can, as long as I can. I don't know, this is just my mind fuck, but I'm not gonna leave anything in the tank. I come in fully rested, fully charged up, fully caffeined up. I'm not gonna fucking leave anything in the tank. I'm gonna go as hard as I can, as long as I can, and I do as much as I can. So this is my mentality. So the intensity is again out of the question, so I have to play with the volume. Volume means set, reps, set and reps basically. Set, reps and weights, actually the times of the 3. So how many reps you do with a certain weight and how many times basically. So yeah, and reps are kind of a different question. You can go into deeper rep ranges, higher, lower rep ranges. I usually, as I recommended to you guys, do all kinds of rep ranges. So 5 to 8 if you are more advanced. If you're a beginner, the lower rep range would be 8 to 10, 8 to 12, then 8 to 10, let's say 8 to 10, or 8 to 12 for a real beginner. Then the next range 12 to 15, and then 15 to 30. But I wouldn't push it to 30. It's just a warm-up set, so, or a drop set maybe. And then there comes the intensity sets. But that's a whole other topic. I will be talking about that, but let's just stay with the rep ranges. So with rep ranges, I will be doing all kinds of rep ranges, but more in the 8 to 10, 10 to 12, and maybe pushing it to 15 with intensity sets and with my warm-up sets. But staying in the 8 to 15 rep range, usually maybe sometimes go down to 5 with bench press, just only with bench press, nothing else will go under 8. No matter what the fuck happens, nothing goes under 8. And right now, with weight, so with set, so then reps is out of the question again. So then there are left sets and weights. So with weight, you can, so basically I will try to move as big of a weight as I can with as good of a form as I can, and yeah. Basically that's the most important thing. And the thing in this training book that I try to focus with the form, as I said, is the time under tension. So I will be pushing my time under tension always to the 40-second mark, or at least I try to push always to the 40-second mark, which leaves us with 3 or 4 seconds rep in the 12-ish rep range. So basically that's it actually. And so the weights will be explained shortly, and with sets I'm going to that will be explained in a sec, guys. Okay guys, so the thing is that, as I said, I will explain the rep ranges and the sets, how I'm gonna approach it. So with every exercise, the set number is kind of the same as well as the rep ranges. So I will do with every exercise 1 to 3 warm-up sets. The first exercise we have like 3 warm-up sets, usually to the high end, and as I go deeper and deeper into the workout, I will have less warm-up sets. So basically, when I'm at my second chest exercise, I'm just going to do 1 warm-up set just to warm up the movement, not my chest, because it's don't need warm up at my second exercise when I already basically fucked up my chest. So then when I get my warm-ups done, I will start my top set. So what is a top set? The top set is the weight where you will push it to your desired R or RPE. Okay, so this is the lowest is 0, the highest is 10. So this is the 10 is the heaviest and 0 is the heaviest. So this two is equals. So RIR 0 means that you don't have anything left in the tank, and RPE 10 again equals that you don't have anything left in the tank. So with my top sets, I'm gonna have 1 to 3 top sets. I'm usually having 2 top sets. Most of the exercises I will have 3 top sets on my rear delt and my side delt. That's all, because they are just hit. They are getting hit with 1 exercises per push per pull day actually. And this is why I have 2 top sets there, 3 top sets there. But usually I will have 2 top sets. So the first top set, so top number 1 will be going to X weight. Top number 2 will be going X plus like 10% of X. So okay, but I'm not gonna get into too much details. So the top 1 is, for example, with bench. I did 100 kgs in the top number 1. I hit a certain amount of reps, and then I will, if I hit my rep range, which is going to be for top set number 1, going to be 10 to 12. So if I hit 10, then I'm going to go and add the 10% in the next set. And if I hit 12, then I'm going to be upping the weight in the top one set next week. Okay? If I can go more than 12, then I'm going to go more than 12. Okay, so we're going to go to 13 or 14 even, but if I can go to 14, then I'm going to add in more weight to my top set. Top 2 sets. What the fuck is this? Okay, so top 2. So staying with the bench press example, in the first set I hit 100 for 8 or 10, let's stay 10, and then I will go to 110, and if I hit 8 to 10, that was a successful week. If I hit lower than 8, then I'm going to dropping my weight, or actually not, I will not drop, it's just an unsuccessful week in bench press. I will be trying this set again next week until I can hit them. And if I can get 10 reps with top set number 2, I'm gonna upping the weight again there too. And then with the next set I will be going to the backup set. Right here. This is always just one set. Yeah, this is always just one set, and it's usually 80% of the X, or not 80, 60 to 80% of the X. You don't have to pull up your fucking calculator and get done it, but usually if you're, for example, on the cable machine, then you will have your top one here, top 2 under that, and a backup here. Okay? Or with the bench press example, you will hit 100, 110, and then getting back to 80. Or in this case, I've got back to 85. And I hit again with the backup set, I hit as many as I can. The minimum rep is 10. That's the minimum rep you should be hitting. If you didn't hit that, then you should lower the weight next week. So this is the exercise sets which I will be doing. I will do this with all of my exercises, and then some of my exercises, like my back, usually my back gets this, and maybe sometimes triceps, or if I feel that I did not hit something right enough or did not hit it enough, then I will put in an intensity set. Intensity set can be drop set, rest pause set, can be anything that is an intensity set, can be another backup set actually, which is 2 by the way, an intensity set. This is for more advanced trainers. Intensity set is needed when you feel like it. Or for example, I usually hit it with legs and back, because they can handle it, for myself at least. So this is basically the holy grail of my new workout method. And why is this? Because I can push these 2 sets as hard as I can. So I will squeeze out everything I have, everything. Basically everything I have in the tank, I will squeeze out in these 2 sets. And then in the backup sets, everything that's left is going to be fucking demolished, bro. So this will be the last resort in the tank. So I will be doing a breakdown for all of my push, pull and leg days. I will try to get my footage from all of the exercises, and then break down how I do, what I do, and basically the sets, and so basically giving you my free workout plan actually. And I hope you enjoy this video and learned a lot from it, because basically this is a whole new topic to me. I discovered it from a lot of people who use this kind of top set, backup set mentality and the workout method, but for me it will be good because for chest, for example, I just hit 2 exercises with this. Fuck man. So basically I hit 2 exercises with top 1, top 2 and back up. So I will hit this 3 with, for example, my chest 2 times. So for 2 exercises per muscle group, per training session. So that's going to be 2 times 2 for 3. So that's equal 12 sets of chest per week. That's not a lot, but my chest is fucking sore, guys. For legs it's higher, for back it's higher, for biceps and triceps it's lower actually, of course. And yeah, basically that's it. That's how I train at the moment, and at this point it's pretty fucking good. I pretty fucking enjoy it and I like it. So I will break down each and every workout session that I have, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This will be more scientific kind of videos, but yeah, I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a lot.